Yes, sir. Lee Bratcher. I represent the Texas Blockchain Council, and we're for the bill.
Okay. Cool. Proceed.
Mr. Vice Chairman and members of the committee, thank you for your time this morning. As Chairman Capriglione laid out, this is an important bill to restore confidence in this transformative industry. An industry that we think will do for the transfer of value what the internet did for the transfer of information. Democratizes it and provides much more access to financial services than we ever would have thought possible. Now, we need to do this within the bounds of best practices in a regulated environment. And so that's why, as an industry association for this industry, we support this bill, putting some parameters and best practices in place so that we can restore confidence in the industry. There were some, as the previous witness very thoughtfully and eloquently pointed out, some egregious actions and breaking of the public trust from executives both at FTX and several other exchanges like Celsius, where they were not being ethical and forthright with what they were doing with customer deposits. And that simply is not acceptable, especially in a new industry like the blockchain and digital asset industry. And so we support this bill to address a few of the items that were thoughtfully brought up by the previous witness. Binance is not authorized to operate in Texas. So there's two companies, Binance Global and Binance US. Binance Global doesn't operate anywhere in the United States because of the need for, or because of their lack of regulatory licensure. Binance US operates, I believe, in 46 states in the US, but they do not operate in Texas yet. They're awaiting their money transmission license. And so at which point, if they are granted that money transmission license, then they would fall under the scope of the bill. And same for Kraken. Kraken, you are not permitted to use US dollars as a Texas resident within, because of their lack of money transmission license. So we do think that this is not a panacea. This is not going to completely solve or provide 100% trust in these institutions. We need several things. One thing that I think the bill does well is it does require proof of liabilities in addition to proof of reserves, so you can match the liabilities and reserves. What the bill cannot do, though, is ensure that an exchange is solvent, because you can have liabilities and reserves and have a run on the exchange that all of the reserve assets or all the reserves are withdrawn, and therefore the exchange would go bankrupt. But at which point that were to take place, then all of the customers would, have funds to withdraw. The company could still go bankrupt, though. So this is not a panacea for solvency. This is a step in the right direction, and we feel that this will be the first of its kind of any bill in the United States in this direction. So Texas will be leading the way at providing a regulatory framework for these exchanges. And so for all those reasons, we support this bill and look forward to your questions about it.
Thank you, Mr. Bratcher. Members, any questions for this witness? Hearing none, thank you very much.